Okay. So I don't super care about a lot right now. I'm stuck on this fucking mission. Not because it's hard, because I'm trying to do a challenge, and the challenge is bullshit. Actually, I'm trying to do both of these challenges, and they're both bullshit. Okay. Remember to set it to live chat. Cool. So I've been on playing this mission for about 3 hours, 3 hours in total now. Like 2.5 hours last night, and then I just started trying it again now. This mission is bad. Let's see which position this guy's in right now. I think he's looking a different direction. Hey, Nix. Oh God, fuck you. Wait, which direction are you looking, bud? Normally, he's looking at his tent over there. They've just changed the direction he's looking this time around, because fuck me, apparently. I believe that I still don't count as detected, because I killed him before he was able to do anything. That really sucks, Nix. So, fun fact, this sniper rifle, don't take it. It doesn't have a suppressor, therefore using it at all screws you over, because it alerts everybody to your presence. Hey, Code. I am fucking losing my mind on this level. So I have to... You're given a flare gun at the start of this level. You have to neutralize the first outpost without using the flare gun for one challenge. And then you have to blow up the first outpost objectives without being detected. Which... detected is... if I fire this gun, I'll be detected. If somebody shouts or gets off a shot before I kill them, I get detected. You will notice that this is Battlefield 5 and not a stealth game, and this game does not handle its stealth very well at all. I wonder if that guy will do his weird buggy jog again. That was really funny. So I know to kill that guy first, then that guy, then this guy, and then I think I can get away with killing that one. But I'm gonna try looping back around and killing the ones behind the barn. This is really awful. You've had worse flu cases, that's good. Mud and Blood's final level on hard. Is that Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 1? Or is that a different game altogether? Would not be surprised. Okay. Now I think I can get this one over here. Cool. No, that's not where I need him to be. Oh, and that thing there, that's the tank, because there's a tank here that I have to sneak up on and blow up. Oh, and the other caveat of this mission is that an explosion, if I trigger an explosion, I alert the enemy. So I have to kill everyone before taking out the... Ah, I got spotted by that guy while I was still behind the cart. So now I have to restart the whole mission again.
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit. Sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que deux solutions.
Let's see if this guy's... So, a couple of notes. As you can tell, the line of sight is not great. All of the enemies can see you through bushes, even though you cannot see them through bushes. On top of that, sometimes they'll see you through walls. Their patrols are semi-randomized. They're not fully random, but sometimes they'll just tack on 1 or 2 extra people. Just as kind of a fuck you. Because it's not really enough to... make it a difference if you went for a fight. And it doesn't change what route is the best. You still have to take the same routes to try and get through this. It just screws you over. It just screws that run over and you have to try again. This game is really badly made. Frequently you'll pick up a new gun in the middle of a mission, and that will brick your run. And that will brick your run and you'll have to restart at the last checkpoint. Because picking up that new gun made it so you can't switch weapons, and you can't shoot, and you can't melee. There would better be a good achievement. No, you get a knife. Oh, fuck you! How did he see me? Note, I did the exact same thing that time that I did the first time. And it worked the first time and not that time. And I have to listen to this voice line every single time. Now, this probably would not be a particularly difficult fight if I were allowed to just fight. I could probably get some bombs on the tank and then take that out first, or get that with the Panzerschreck that I'm carrying. Turn around, asshole. I can't kill him until he turns around. Battlefield 1 is clearly superior. Almost every single one of these almost every single war story in 5 is a stealth mission. Like, I'm pausing this for... Well, no, I'll let him run. So, the first one is a stealth mission to take out a hangar. Or the first war story... all war stories are 3 missions. The first one, 2 out of 3 are stealth missions. The second one, 3 out of 3 are stealth missions. This is the third one. The first one was not... The second one had a stealth element that was not particularly bad, and then a fight at the end. Now he's going to where he's supposed to go. And then a fight at the end. And you could stealth through the first part, like, not... with no real difficulty. And then the end was, like, a really obnoxious fight. The challenge for that places a collectible that you need to pick up for its challenge after the last objective. And if you complete the last objective, it ends the mission. But also there's infinite spawns and no real good way to get around. Oh, hey, Kelly. Okay, what the... You saw that, right? You saw that, right? There is no reasonable way for me to have been spotted there. I was laying down in the grass behind a rock, and I was spotted anyway. This game is terrible. I am only streaming it because if I don't talk to people while I'm doing it, I'm going to scream. He saw me just enough to get him to start wandering down that way. Oh, fuck you! Oh, suppressed weapons would help, but the only suppressed weapons are at the start of the last mission. There are none in this mission. The audio cues suck. Yes, they do. There's also a visual cue, but the visual cue, but by the time the visual cue's up, you're fucked. See, I am actually further away here than I was from the guy down there. Except this guy, who was looking directly at me, didn't count as seeing me. The music sounds like an audio cue. Yeah. Now he just turns in my direction and immediately sees me. Stealth is technically optional here. But the two challenges both require me to do this in stealth. And they're both of the two challenges are this first outpost here. There he is. Just gonna wait for him to turn around. And in the first couple, this is the same mission as last night, honey. I quit in the middle of playing it. I can't, it's not like I can do a different one. But if you notice, this guy's changed which direction he's looking in at the start. And the other guys have gotten more alert, apparently. This mission is terrible. Okay. I'm gonna get the guard over here, and then I'm gonna try and get the one who's in the courtyard, and then I'm gonna loop back around this way. I think that might be. How much of a logistical challenge is playing 40k epic rules in Tabletop Sim? I don't know. I've only played regular 40k. Argent will fight in the Chapel of Blood. He launched himself through the guardhouse. So I'm gonna wait for him to finish moving. Sometimes he launches himself through, sometimes he somersaults over, and sometimes he gets stuck inside. Okay. Also, at one point, I had someone not follow a lure, so I kept throwing lures, and then he got alerted to me. Because I threw too many lures. The game does not tell you that that's possible. Wait, is he stuck inside the crate this time? What the fuck was that noise? Nope, he's not. Nope. Fuck you! Is this on easy? This is on hardcore, but I don't believe hardcore actually changes the stealth. I think it might change how many enemies there are, but I don't think it changes how quickly they're alerted. And even if it does change how quickly they're alerted, that still does not make this difficult in an interesting way. It makes it difficult in a what the fuck was going on, this is very bugged way. Because a lot of this is clearly bugs or the game just not understanding how stealth mechanics work. Because like I said, you can be spotted through completely obscuring stuff, so long as it can be walked through. I've had enemies stand inside bushes to the point where I have no idea they're there, and they'll spot me immediately. No shame in turning down the difficulty. Like I said, I don't think that the difficulty affects the stealth. And the combat is fine. Which one? Like, I have thrown lures and been spotted because the enemy decides that the game has decided that the enemy going for the lure counts the same as them spotting me directly. Like, this isn't a the stealth is difficult. This is the stealth is buggy. Okay. There's also sections where they clearly realized that the best stealth route was like 2 feet in one direction, so they just pulled in the edge of the map to kill that potential stealth route. There's like several missions where it's like that. I know there's either one or two that will... Oh, there they are. So they're already through. And they're gonna continue walking along. So the one who just has fucking back to me. Yep, there he is. Turn around again. I just got a throwing knife for you. Throwing knives are also just always better than suppressed weapons. Suppressed weapons aren't a guaranteed kill. Throwing knives are. Still undetected. Those two are starting to come around. So I'm gonna wait until I can get the second one. Fuck! Should have waited until he was further over. I think Wildlands-based game was made well for completing missions on extreme, the high difficulty, but the bonus awesome missions were a casual return to the game. Yeah. I don't know. This really just does not... This really just feels like the kind of thing where this would not be easier on. Titanfall 2 on Legendary was amazing. I have that beaten on the highest. Which was the highest Legendary or Master? Because Titanfall 2 was really fun. I did that after playing the campaign or the multiplayer for a very long time, so I was really fairly familiar with the movement mechanics at that point. And I was really able to rush through parts of it and just take out a lot of stuff. Any mission I was able to get an R97 was just a breeze. Oh, also, if you melee them after they've spotted you, they knock you prone and do 70% of your health. Hey, Alanius. Which, you know, you might want to melee someone in the middle of a firefight. Don't. They'll kill you. They'll knock you prone and all of their friends will kill you. Let's see where his body goes this time. Where did it go? I'm actually not sure. Oh, there it is. What happened when Bruce Lee listened to rock for the first time? Oh, also, I played a few missions of Deep Rock Galactic earlier today, and it was really fun. Space Dwarf game. Highly recommend. You could say that Elvis impressed Lee. Which one spotted me? It seems like he didn't see the body, though. So I don't care. Just kill him later. Nope, he saw the body. Great! Fuck you! That counts as being detected, I believe. Double-checked master is the top difficulty? Yeah. Oh, I should play that again. That campaign deserves another playthrough. That would be like my third or fourth. Such a good campaign. I'm glad the servers are finally working, and I'm still processing the whole thing. Like, I don't understand it. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, and it kind of was. You can't, because the game does not have a body dragging mechanic. Enemies' bodies lay where they're killed, so if you can't kill them in a place that they won't get caught, fuck you. The Medusa carriage became available. You bought 3 and they were no longer available again. Nice. Fuck you. That works. Cursed but true fact you learned on Tumblr of all places? Sure. Does it have to do with Rabies Boy? Or is it a different cursed but true fact? Actually, I guess Rabies Boy is just a cursed story. A cryptid of a person. Not really a cryptid, because you can find Rabies Boy pretty easily. Just kind of casually hack slightly into his arm. Okay, he must be behind. Nope, there he is. Remember, this game had several $1 million in its budget. Trans women on E get periods too. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. That's not really that cursed. Only several million. At least several million. Are you kidding me? There's just an extra one there now. Okay. Let's hope I can get him with the knife. Sound design is not great. Are you kidding me? Oh, I know being unseen and being undetected are two different things, But if that happens,
Une
you
fois
get
dedans,
detected.
il n'y a que deux solutions.
No, we're not talking about the Chris Chan thing here. I'm sick of seeing it already. I really don't. I would appreciate nobody bringing it up. They can see and shoot through doors, and apparently I can do the same thing. Well, I can shoot through doors, but like, just jack the tank. No, there's somebody in the tank. The tank is one of the things I have to blow up. So I can get spotted by the tank too. I have to blow it up without being detected.
Soldat allemand droit devant.
Also, tanks do not drive like cars. If you don't have at least some idea of how to drive a tank before getting in one, you will not be able to drive a tank. There's no wheel in the tank. There's no wheel in tank, only lever. You drove a Sherman, wasn't exactly supposed to. But you got to. Okay, I think I might get him further away than normal. Tanks don't drive, they lumber. Tanks are a lot faster than you'd expect. Speaking of tanks, I'm working on a custom tank regiment to go along with my Scions. Gonna use gunnery experts and jury-rigged repairs. And I'm calling them the Keshian Junk Raiders. If that first knife had hit, I would have been fine. Guard player finally evolved. I'm doing a battalion detachment of Scions and a spearhead detachment of Lehman Russes with 1 or 2 Manticores as well. And hey, I'm Scion player. I'm a Scion player, not a guard player. Technically they're the same thing, but they're dumber. But yeah, Keshian junk raiders. I'm thinking a planet where everything rusts pretty fast, so they have learned to salvage.
D'autres soldats allemands. C'est pas mon jour.
Is he dead? Okay, good. He got me back. I hope I still count as undetected. Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick double check. Scions are scary strong with the +1 AP. No, they have a bonus ballistic skill, and they have -2 AP on everything. I'm really excited for New Kill Team because they're saying Tempestus regiments are a thing. So are shield hosts for Custodes, but I don't care about Custodes, but, you know, I know some Custodes players. Code. Alright. BF5, what counts as detected? Oh, I'm really glad I looked this up. Since they nerfed dynamite at some point in the game's life cycle, you have to place one dynamite at the back and one on the side. Otherwise, it won't do enough damage. One of the reasons a lot of these missions are so hard is when tanks show up. And it turns out the reason is because they nerfed explosives and did it for the campaign too. I might actually be able to... Yeah, shield hosts are gonna be a thing. So are Tempestus regiments. It's really exciting. Oh, you mean the Lambden Lions. The Lambden Lions are neat. I play Capig Eagles because they have a +1 BS on a turn that they... a +1 to hit mod on turns that they exited a vehicle. So they're hitting on 2-ups. So they drop out of a plane, they're hitting on 2-ups, and they're hitting on 2-ups with Melta or Plasma. And wonderfully, the Valkyrie still has, the aerial drop ability. So the Valkyrie can still drop units along its path of movement. It is the only guard flyer that still has that, including the other Valkyrie variants. They do also ignore move and shoot heavy weapons, so stacking a whole bunch of hotshot volley guns on them is also a viable strategy. Great. I got stuck on a rock, couldn't move fast enough, and he spotted me.
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit. Sans pitié.
Bring AA. Also, it would be cool if they added elite regiment rules to have a tank artillery regiment like Scions. Yeah. I'm thinking of making a Scion tank ace, where using the top part of a Tempester Prime with his, you know, coat and maybe a beret and a command rod and sword to direct his tank onwards. I think it'll look really cool. Have a good night, Alanius. They still get that in open-top transports? Yes.
Des soldats allemands.
If he gets to shoot, I count as detected. Stormlord with 9 Cadian las cannon teams is OP. Yes.
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit,
Stormlord with
sans pitié.
several
Une fois
with
dedans,
several
il n'y a que deux
with two
solutions.
10-man squads
mort
of
ou la
hot
survie.
shot volley gunners. You just get 24-inch, strength 4, AP -2, hitting on 3-ups. Just equip the Stormlord to deal with vehicles, use them to shred everything else, and they can't be touched. Oh, and run it with run the Stormlord with Steadfast Titan, so that it still gets the regimental abilities. Might do that if I ever do 3,000 or 4,000 points. 9 las cannon combo can get reroll all shots, hitting on 3-ups with orders. You can't give orders to a team that's in a vehicle. They're not on the field. What's the biggest waste of points for Scions? Flamers are kind of mediocre for them because it's like there's other really good things you can drop on them and they have that extra ballistic skill. So it's just kind of a waste of the extra ballistic skill. Flyers are also not very good points-wise. I use them anyway because why wouldn't I? Stuffed 2 primes, 2 double plasma, and melt a command squads at two 10-man squads with 4 volley per squad, with fist and plasma sergeants, and add a 2 flamer, 2 grenade, and sword and hotshot sarge. Wait, is it just that dude this time? Normally, last time so it seems like when you reload a mission, it changes. Because the last time I was playing this mission... wrong direction. Last time I was playing this mission, there were 2 guys there. There was a sergeant and a dude loading up sandbags and getting screamed at. Hades Breach Drill, 3d3 attacks, flat 3 damage, strength 12. That sounds very fun. I cannot take it with Scions. What the fuck? You were... Major scions of combined arms around runners. Just blitz across the board with the Stormlord at the back.
Dégueulasse. Sans répit. Sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que deux solutions. La mort ou la survie.
Have a good night, Alanius. But do you see what I mean? That this game does not play by its own rules. It seems to make rules regarding what's going to be detected or not, and then it just ignores them, it just ignores them and detects you instead.
D'autres soldats allemands.
What the fuck? Was he not? Oh, great, it's... Oh, I opened the console by mistake. No, not restart mission. I'll lose my guns. Which, granted, I can't use right now, but...
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit. Sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que deux solutions. La mort ou la survie.
I wish I could just shoot. I could pop his head off right now. End this. But I want that fucking challenge. How is he spotting me? Strat to have tanks hit on 2 up and Baneblades and Co have 9 attacks at full bracket with S9 AP -2. Yeah. I would love to run a Baneblade in a, like, really large point game. They're very silly. That's the tank, there's an artillery up there, and then I don't actually know what that one is. Ooh, I might be able to actually just get dynamite on some of these. I feel like I might need to try it. To try to not... You know what? I'm gonna give this a go instead of trying to kill everyone. I'm just gonna try and get dynamite on all my major targets. I do need to kill that guy down here and that guy. Because these two are defending dynamite. I wonder if Sisters of Battle have spare ramming spikes in their vehicle kits. You can kit bash onto here. That would be neat. things coming through. I think I killed him in time. Nice. I really wish that the game would tell me if I'd been spotted already. Because as it stands, I have no idea until I get past this mission whether I've been spotted or not. You cannot sleep, so you bring moldy cheese of moderate fortune. Well, thank you, Chris. That is a great gift. And hopefully make it. Cool. That guy died in the right spot, so he won't detect me. Neat. I'm pretty okay with that. And now we'll go around this way. I think I will see about taking out those guards. I'm just going to try and do it in a different manner. Reminds me of how I used to be able to kill people in full cover in GoldenEye because the very tip of their gun was poking through the cover. Oof. That sounds like an N64 game. In Battlefield 3, at least, a very common thing was to kill people who were hiding in cover because they were prone and their feet were showing through. Okay, there he is. Hey, Chris. There are 2 Chris's in chat now. Why does one of them spot him and not the other?
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit, sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que 2 solutions.
I don't get
La
it.
mort ou la
I
survie.
just don't get it. What this game is making me want to do, though, is play through Brothers in Arms again. Except for Hell's Highway. Hell's Highway is bad. Also, you know, before I started playing this, I had heard, you know, let me see if I can actually pop this guy without. Nope. No. Good job, mate. Hell's Highway, yeah, Hell's Highway is just bad. Like, the writing is mediocre. They made large chunks of it third person. They decided that they wanted it to be more cinematic, and by more cinematic, they meant have all the members of the squad scream at each other and act horrible to each other all the time. Instead of being, like, occasionally not happy with each other, but generally fine with each other. Because if they weren't fine with each other, they were all going to die. Hill 30 and Earned in Blood are both really good, though. How are you still seeing? How are you still seeing me? How are you still seeing me? This is a really weird looking Wawa. Hi, Logan. I hate this game. I unironically hate this game. I'm not enjoying any of this. Now, here's the thing. The thing I'd expected to take issues with going in was the writing, because the writing is, because of all the criticisms it was getting. It was getting lots of criticisms that, like, it was getting a lot of the usual obnoxious shit about, like, you can't have women in World War II, or you can't have minorities in World War II. But there was also a bunch of stuff going like, yeah, you know, there are a bunch of, like, real stories of women and different ethnic groups in World War II that would be really interesting to tell. Like, women in the French Resistance, or the Warsaw Uprising, or snipers in Russia, or all the different colonial troops, which, but, you know, everyone kept harping on the one-armed woman from the one Battlefield 5 trailer, who is not actually in the campaign at all. And the actual war stories are a woman with the Norwegian resistance, and this guy is a French colonial soldier who was sent to France to help retake it. Or the Night Witches, yes, the Night Witches were really cool. But, like, as it turns out, like, I'm hoping that still counts as killing him without being detected. Yeah, this game is very odd. Were the Night Witches an all-female bomber regiment? Yes. They drove repurposed crop dusting planes. Flew. They flew repurposed crop dusting planes. This mission can be completed by firing the flare gun and getting into a fight. But you don't get the mission rewards if you don't complete the challenges. Does it even look like they've... If I take down those 2 roamers, I should be able to kill those 2 without a problem. Docker does the job. Docker does the job. That's what War Boss Babushka used to say. Just having soldiers fly into the air? No. The bullets wouldn't reach high enough. Not enough bullets would hit, and they would not do enough damage. Like, it might be hard to believe, but it's pretty hard to take a plane out of the air. Flak guns, anti-air guns, don't just hit the plane. They explode. They explode at a certain altitude to create shrapnel that will take down the plane. Because anything less than that really isn't gonna cut it. Where are those 2 roamers? You should start playing. You think your first army will be speed freaks? Hey, go for it. I got an Orcs Codex right now, and I really want to build Orcs, but I also need to focus on one army at a time. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 1. Oh. Hold on. Take that. I think that's all I'll take. The GW versus fan content creators. I think GW is being a piece of shit. They are only doing this for money, which they're a corporation. That is all they care about. I am annoyed, but there is not much I can do because a boycott will clearly not work just because of the sheer amount of people I already see saying we're gonna buy the stuff anyway. I definitely won't be getting Warhammer Plus though. I may pirate the stuff that's on it just because, like, a boycott won't work, because a boycott means you don't get... Boycotting media doesn't work, because it just means you don't get the thing. Whereas boycotting, say, a shoe brand or a food product, you just buy the other brand. So one can lose money and another can gain money, and you won't be without a thing. That's why regular boycotts work. And why media boycotts like this tend not to. Because your only option is to pirate in that. Your only option there is to pirate. I haven't heard that song since the Fallout games.
Ich bin sicher.
Okay.
Hier ist einer von den Mitkämpfern.
I mean, people were probably going to buy Warhammer Plus. It was going to have Astartes 2 on it, made by the same people.
Une fois dedans, il n'y a que deux solutions. La mort.
And, like, I'm still interested in that, just I don't want to give... Warhammer Plus is hurting the community now. Like, its existence is hurting the community. Like, I would have happily paid. I would have happily paid for Astartes 2 if they hadn't gone, okay, and now we're not allowing fan animations. And they're also going after mod authors now, too. But there's not really anything I can say or do that adds to this conversation. I am just one more voice saying the same things everyone else is saying. But, like, in a lot of cases, it's like, what are you gonna do? Not buy Warhammer minis? Sure. You can... Oh, fuck. Okay, there. To cancel throwing a grenade, I thought I still had the throwing knives because of habit. To cancel throwing a grenade, you have to hit R, which is not easy when your finger is already on G. Your LGS is 30 miles out. Yeah, that's fair. But for me, it's like, okay, am I not going to support the local businesses that sell minis? Because one of them sells a bunch of other stuff, but that one, they're fairly established. They're fine anyway. The new one that just opened up, the one close to me that I really want to do well, only carries Warhammer and comic books. They're a really nice little comic shop. I'd give them a shout out, but A, they're really close, and B, I don't know how much good a shout out from a YouTube channel whose main audience probably isn't from this small region of Pennsylvania will help them, you know? Yeah, you're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, there's 7 people watching. It's gonna get a few more views in... post. I could give them a shout out like elsewhere on the channel, but also like I have 36,000 subscribers. That's not much in terms of YouTube. That's really not much in terms of general population. I don't think I've got very many followers who are in this region of Pennsylvania. This like super specific region of Pennsylvania. So giving them a shout out won't really do anything. Oh, Chris. Chris, that was awful. That time the knife didn't go through. Alright, fuck it. I'm giving up on the challenges. I'm just doing the mission.
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit. sans pitié.
No, Code, that was a
Une fois
pun.
dedans,
That was a really
que deux
horrible
solutions.
pun.
La mort ou la survie.
Still gonna take out what I can first. I'm still gonna try and do it without using the flare gun. There's no war in 40k, only hammer. Oh, God. Turn around, bud. I just want to knife you in the back. Oh.
Des soldats allemands.
The flare gun's not a good gun, only one bullet. Honestly, I get the feeling that that person just joined because they saw I was playing Battlefield 4. Not Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5. And figured, oh, World War II game, haha, this will be funny. But, like, on the off chance that it wasn't, and because I've had to deal with a lot of people who, with names like that, who aren't just making a really dumb joke about a World War II game, I'd rather not. Eh. No, Jim would be proud of that pun. It's too early. He would be, but he'd also be jealous. Fair.
Une grosse machine dégueulasse.
I hate this mission
Sans répit,
so much.
sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que deux solutions. La mort ou la survie.
This part is, there's just enough randomization that you can't just look up someone else doing it. Because their run of this won't be the same as yours. Wait, let me just double check. This is Fraternité ou l'amour. Hi. Undetected. Sometimes apparently this one just doesn't give you the challenge. Oh my god. Yeah, mouse is really good.
Soldats allemands droit devant.
Ah, it's too early and the tank is pointed at me too. I have to at least get some dynamite on the tank first.
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit, sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que deux solutions. La mort ou la survie.
D'autres soldats allemands. C'est pas mon jour.
Ah, Chris. Alright. I think this has to be my last try. I have to be up for work in the morning. Also, I've noticed the bipod's extended in the shadow and it's not on the model. Also, the very first mission has you playing British commandos. All the cutscenes show you running around with Sten guns. The second you're dropped into game, you have a Thompson 1928 with a fake, with a weird, holographic sight that never existed. Pack up your troubles in your roll, get back and smile, smile, smile. Oh, smile, boy, that's the style. What's the use in worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your rolls, get back and smile, smile, smile. Like that. Run back around here. Hop up here. Make it back over here. This way, I think. I have... Yeah, this way I have the cart between me and them. I think I've got to take out those two roamers first. You talked to a dead guy once. He was a bit of a stiff. My God. Fucking chat tonight.
Himmel? Plötzlich. Ganz schön frech, du Schnaufi. Ich werde deinen damals Trumpf weiter benutzen, Soldat! Du kannst mich mal, mein Lieber! Alles in Ordnung, Kamerad? Hey, was zum Herrn los? Sieh nach! Vielleicht was.
Ja. Fuck. God, I hate this mission. See what I mean? Like, stealth is only kind of optional, because if you break stealth,
Une grosse machine
you get
dégueulasse.
that.
Sans répit, sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que deux solutions.
Stealth is optional, but you'll get killed if you try to not stealth.
Des soldats allemands.
Das ist... Du da!
Okay. This is doable. I also just keep noticing that the graphics in a lot of spots are just kind of bad. You know, random Nazi soldier, your corpse wouldn't fly so far if you were a bit more solid, but if you were a bit more solid and a bit less raggedy. Oh, how did I miss that one? How?
Une grosse machine dégueulasse. Sans répit. Sans pitié. Une fois dedans, il n'y a que
And the
deux
fact that a
solutions.
fresh pack of throwing knives only gives you 2 instead of the full 6 is very frustrating. You should probably finish your current project before new stuff. Yes, absolutely. Jesus Christ, Nix. That was not a comparison I was expecting to see tonight. Or ever. I don't want to see it again, honestly.
Der Mann hat wirklich miserable Laune.
Oh, also, you can't actually pick throwing knives back up. They simulate it by having you get a throwing knife from every dead enemy. But you can't actually pick throwing knives back up. So any missed throws are lost forever. This stream is punnier than a gym stream.
was da los ist.
Sieh nach! Ist da was, Kamerad?
Ich such noch, Kumpel!
Hast du was gefunden?
Oh, Scheiße!
Keine Ahnung! Dann geh mal nachsehen.
Nichts.
Überhaupt nichts! Ich habe einfach gute Ohren!
Bud, go in the direction I threw the lure in.
Vergiss es. Moment. Verdammt. Ich weiß nicht. Vielleicht hier drüben.
What the fuck? They're going in the opposite direction.
Was ist da? Warte mal los.
Was hast du gefunden?
Ich bin nicht fertig.
I've only got one throwing knife, too.
Das ist nicht eingebildet.
Nichts! Geh nach, ich bin ein Idiot!
Okay. This might split them up enough that I can kill them individually, though. Yeah, if I can get this dude with the knife, I'll get an extra throwing knife. Maybe get that dude, too. Oh. Nice. Go for this restock here. Okay, so that's another... That's another 40. That's another field gun. So, I know that the guy... Ooh.
Cette arme ne fera plus couler le sang
without
de mes
using a
camarades.
flare gun. I got without using the flare gun, but I didn't get without having been detected. For all of that. Oh my fucking god. Oh, fuck. I want to get my gun back. And now, to do this again, I have to restart the whole thing and lose all of the guns that I've got. So, just gonna keep. You have chalky milk? Hell yeah.
On doit se débarrasser de ces canons.
Having a great time. Don't stop me now. Because I'm having a good time. Oh, now I can't quit this or I will lose the gun I like permanently. It'll be here. Oh my god, did the game just fucking trash it even though it's not supposed to do that? It did! Alright, stum go back. Neither have I. I want chocolate milk now. I love everything about this. This game is not well balanced. Granted, I am on hardcore, but being on hardcore doesn't mean there shouldn't be some semblance of balance. It's just the usual let's tick up the damage thing. This is what happens when you put devs on crunch and celebrate with layoffs. Yeah, that is true. Also, the sensitivity in turrets is terrible. I have no idea why. Fuck you! If I had the right people to play with, would I do ZF style streams? Maybe. I still have to watch the new bullshittery. The Divinity 2 one. Oh, that's a friendly. Why were you there? ZF, the group of people that Soviet Womble plays with. There's a Car 98 suppressed. Cool. Is this a nicer Sturmgewehr? No, it's a beat to shit Sturmgewehr. Where's the... I thought there were frag grenades here. Yes. Womble's video essays have been really neat. I do like that he's like, yeah, that he prefaces that with the dev's a piece of shit. Don't actually buy this game even though it does a really cool thing. I hate that he has to, but I do like that he does preface it with that. That sounds like a really neat game. Why am I using that? It says a bipod. Alright. Take out the guns first, I think. Then maybe the alarms. Fun fact, I am actually using this gun correctly. The Sturmgewehr was developed with the philosophy that you would use it in fully automatic as a, basically in place of an MG42 as a squad support weapon. And then you'd use it, you'd switch it to single and then use it to attack positions. while while a couple of other squad members kept theirs on full automatic and supported you. Okay, there's some up there. Fuck you! Auto is suppressing fire, and single is when you're... Yeah, auto suppressing fire and single is actually pushing up to attack. So you can actually... You have other people covering you, and then when you get in place, you can actually shoot at them. Start in single. Grenades. It's literally a rifle for stormtroopers. Oh shit. Right, it's battlefield, so it's not balanced that way. Great, I had zero way to see that coming or take cover from that. If I had the capital to fund an IL equivalent, what ecosystem would I model? I don't know. I think... Oh, there was actually another game that did something like that. I only know about it from an old Zero Punctuation review, and I don't remember what it was called. But it was something about a post-human world where everyone is playing different animals, and it's like an overgrown Tokyo setting. Fuck you! What? God, I hate this game. The only reason for Marines to use frag grenades in 40k is tank popping by throwing it in a hatch. In lore, Marine frag grenades are like twice the size and really fucking scary. I believe the actual benefit to them is you get a shit ton of attacks against a small target, or against a weak target. So if you're fighting guard, you can just pop frag grenades and have a bunch of attacks. they're not using rockets. What the fuck? This game is fair and fun. You've all seen the people shooting at me through walls, spotting me through trees. And now you've seen me getting one shot from an artillery strike with 0 warning. I legitimately do not understand how this game was balanced. Because there just kind of isn't balance. Well, no. Part of me guesses that a lot of the balance was done when the game was made, and then they just never bothered to rebalance the campaign. Which, honestly, given the stuff about the tank, sounds about right. Ever heard how a neutron star is formed? No? That's down. Fuck you! Hey, fan. I started streaming this because I figured I was less likely to get frustrated and start swearing at everything, but, this is the French Foreign Legion war story. Yes. Actually, it's not the Foreign Legion, it's the Tirailleurs? The French Foreign Legion were French nationals who signed on to go other places. This is a French colonial soldier being sent to France to retake the homeland. And by retake the homeland, it mostly means digging ditches. But we got sent on some suicide missions. And then we made it worse for ourselves. I kinda wish I'd kept the Shoshaw. come on. French Foreign Legion is people who want to live in French, so they joined for a few years. Is that so? I had always assumed that the French Foreign Legion were French nationals sent overseas. But this is someone who is technically a French citizen by right of colonization. Wasn't there a Space France Foreign Legion joke in an all-guardsman party? Probably. I legitimately do not understand this. This feels like it's supposed to be, like, Conquest, but it's not. Because in Conquest, I would slowly take some of these. Oh, shit. Not the best gun to fire while moving, even though in reality it was perfectly fine. Yay, video game balance. Even though this worked. Got some ammo back. Interlude Escape is one of the main comfort media. You can finally say the joke was Colthian Foreign Legion.
Mes frères, nous allons repousser les lignes ennemies. Ce sera pas facile.
Whew. This real quick so we can top off the angles. Yes. Absolutely replacing this thing. Love this gun. It's more portable than it's more accurate and more portable than both the MG32. Is that an MG34, I think? The MG34's bonus is... Oh shit. That would have killed me even if I'd stayed crouched. Doc's account of what Sister Valerie did.
On va aller au combat
I don't.
et leur montrer ce qu'on vaut.
Oh, my gun is gone. And all the ammo. Great. That's great. And I got artillery striked. What the fuck? Reason being, it was speculative fiction in terms of propaganda film. That's the movie.
Mes frères, nous allons repousser les lignes ennemies. Ce sera pas facile.
The book is unironic because it's Heinlein. Heinlein was Heinlein. Hey, Emerald. Okay, game. Allow me to crouch and do— okay, I'm gonna die. Somehow, no. That was me trying to crouch and the game picking me back up again instead. Really? It didn't even give me a smoke warning that time.
On va aller au combat.
Heinlein was— I have very, very mixed feelings on mostly negative feelings on Heinlein. Atlas Shrugged is the kind of book that even— How did you throw that all the way up there?
Mes frères, nous allons repousser les lignes ennemies. Ce sera pas facile.
It is 1934, and we are surrounded, actually. We're in France, and not Germany. This is part of the push to retake France. And not part of the March on Berlin yet. God, I feel bad for Red having to read Stranger in a Strange Land like that. You saw that, right? That was great. Stranger is one of the— Stranger is maybe not Heinlein's worst book, and that's— oh, what's the— I don't remember the name of it, but there's another where like an old man gets his brain transplanted into a younger woman, and it's just exceedingly creepy on every level. I think it's also pretty transphobic in parts. If I remember correctly. How are their grenade arms so good? At least no one forced her to read Ian Watson or CS Gatto. You mean Ian Watson or multi-lasers, multi-lasers, multi-lasers? This pleases him. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Fuck all of you. How did they still kill me? I'm doing that again.
aller au combat et leur montrer ce qu'on vaut.
Yep, this is the 1944 German army. They are all laser accurate and have infinite ammo. Whenever we take one of their guns, it has maybe half a magazine left on it. That didn't get a kill. That Panzerschreck hit someone and didn't get a kill. Alright. How are your grenade arms so good? I don't think they can shoot through grapevines, thankfully. So I'm just gonna run behind them and gun all of them down. Of course, all of them have laser accurate, perfect vision of where I am through what difficulty is this on? This game is on hardcore. That said, I've played all of the other Battlefield games on the hardest difficulty and did not have this amount of trouble. Far more of it is just due to their, like, there's been balanced missions. There have been balanced missions in this run. The two other missions in the Tirallure, storyline are balanced. They're fun. This one isn't. Like, there's hardcore, like, I kind of expected hardcore difficulty to be, play this with the quirks of Battlefield's hardcore mode, and then I remembered that they had removed hardcore mode from Battlefield in more recent games. So of course it's not that. I think I was hitting the sandbags there. Let me stay down. Don't throw me up like that, game. That didn't kill any of them. Rocket artillery.
Ok, c'est parti. On doit se débarrasser de ces canons.
Some health back. please. Oh, ugh. This was just like a match setting in older games. Everyone had less health. Basically, you had effectively half as much health. And there was, you had your ammo counter, but there were no crosshairs, and there were no ammo, there were no crosshairs. Have you played any war stories where the balancing was busted in my favor? Honestly, the first part of the... Motherfucker. The first part of the mission right before this was actually really good. It was a mixed stealth and fighting, and it was really... aside from the challenge, which was to get through undetected, which I did pretty quickly, I kind of went through it again and just played it normally, and it was really fun to, like, pick off a couple, disable the alarm, and then just fight the ones that were left. Oh my god, you bitch. What the fuck?
On va aller au combat et leur montrer ce qu'on vaut. Abattons ces chiens!
I just ran in here
On
for
doit se
some cover.
débarrasser de ces canons.
One down. There are no checkpoints, though. Watching for the checkpoint before I do anything reckless. Still don't have it.
Allez, garde ton calme.
That's a flamethrower. It's 2 flamethrowers. That was really reckless. But I think I made it. I'm just gonna collect ammo first. Oh.
On a tout donné pour forcer la porte du château. Mais il aurait mieux valu pour nous qu'elle ne s'ouvre jamais.
His brother's gonna die. Oh, hey, it's my favorite gun. Actually, I really like the KE7 more, but this one's better than the Strongavow. Pity anyone who attempts a knife-only infantry war story. Yeah, that just sounds awful. It's not no checkpoints on this difficulty, it's just the game only checkpoints after you have completely... No, you get further away. You get further away than that, you idiots. This is a... but all they'd need to do is just open up from the windows. And you'd all be dead. Like...
On n'était pas des soldats d'élite super équipés comme les Allemands. Contrairement à eux, on n'avait pas d'armes de pointe et on s'était pas entraîné pendant des années. Mais on avait la volonté. La volonté de gagner quel que soit le prix. Et la victoire nous a coûté cher. En sang.
Also, like, I appreciate the whole, have everybody speak in their native language thing, but it's really frustrating. Like, I appreciate the thought behind having everyone speak their native languages. Oh my... Yeah, this is exactly what I knew was gonna happen. Nope, he's still alive somehow. Dude, why didn't you jump? You should have jumped. That was stupid. We had so much stick dynamite. You could have used that. There's no way, like...
Idrissa! Oh mon Dieu! Idrissa! Réveille-moi!
Well, I think the implication there is that it exploded the munitions that were inside of the tank. I knew the moment Idrissa kept talking about how he didn't want to die, he wanted to go home to his family. Like, I thought they were going to do this with the mentor character in, So, right now, you have if you're a supporting character in this game, you have a 66% chance of dying. The one in the first one surprisingly didn't. I was sure he was gonna die. The mother in the second one dies. And now Idrissa's dead. And they took away... Why did they... They took away my FG-42, but they didn't take away my MG-34. Why? Like, Is this a Garand? I can't tell. I think... No, maybe this is an Enfield? Enfield... No? Enfield wasn't semi-automatic. Oh, what is this gun? I'm curious. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a Turner SMLE. Thank you. I'm normally much better at identifying. Are we all gonna die in here? Some of them have Garands. Oh, also, the other fun fact, I think I brought this up before. Canadian prototype. Why did I pick it up here? Why is that the gun that you just pick up here? Is this a flu ward? Was the chateau a fucking flu ward? Are we now all sick and gonna die? Oh my fucking god. Also, in the first mission, it shows you prominently with a Sten, and then you start the game. You start the game, right? With a Thompson 1928 with drum mag. And fake prototype holographic sight. Even though all of the cutscenes show you with a Sten. I don't know why. It's so dumb. This game is bad. This game is just actually bad, and not in a fun way. I know the Thompson 1928 was used by the British. The trouble is not that it wasn't used by the British, it's just that they distinctly show you with a Sten in the cutscenes. The Sten was developed as a replacement to the Thompson because the Thompson's fucking expensive. And the Sten cost like 20 bucks to put together. Oh, is it erasing all the people as they slowly passed away? Wait, why is...
Quand l'armée française a libéré Paris,
Oh.
ils ont retiré tous les soldats noirs. Ils les ont remplacés par des visages plus familiers.
1944, the Sten was like $7. Yeah. Also, it happens in also that part of the game happens in 1941.
Et à quel prix? Et j'en suis fier.
No, the Thompson was not $44. The Thompson was like $200. I'm aware we didn't land in France until 44. You're playing as a member of the SBS. There are no Americans in the war stories. Except for a voiceover in the intro one that they force you to play before they let you see a menu. And it's not good. Awakening the Tiger? You mean The Last Tiger, I think it's called? Because it's about... Yeah, it's about the last Tiger tank. It's way too late. I am probably not gonna stream this again. I just wanted to get through that mission. That was really unpleasant. Tiger won in a last stand against U.S. forces as they pushed toward the Rhine. I do like playing tank. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. I'll play to the first checkpoint. I need to go to bed. Sidelining their colonials. Really fucking sucks that they decided to get involved. We decided to get involved in Vietnam because they'd rather risk Mao than deal with colonialism. Yeah. Okay, the Tiger was not this amazing. The Tiger had problems with, Germany allowed the different manufacturers to put in a lot of variations, so some of the Tigers were really good, some of them broke down. Also, they used slave labor to build them, so frequently people who were forced to work on these would sabotage them. But some of them were very good, some of them were really bad, and the parts were not interchangeable. But the ones that were good were really good.
Wurde eine Gruppe von Jungs im Dorfladen beim Klauen erwischt.
Those look.
Mein Vater war außer sich, als er davon erfuhr. Aber ich hab doch gar nichts gestohlen. Vielleicht, sagte er.
They were well designed, not built. Yeah.
Mein Name ist Peter Müller. Kommandant des Tigerpanzers 237. Und ich war dort.
I keep, like, looking over at chat and missing the subtitles. Because this game... I understand not wanting to put the audio... I understand wanting the audio to all sound good and, like...
Es ist doch sowieso bald alles vorbei. Müller! Sagen Sie mir, dass wir Nachschub kriegen. Und einen neuen Funker.
Das wäre gelogen, Kerz. Ich lüge niemals, das wissen Sie.
Das ist sehr anständig von Ihnen, Kommandant.
Tja. Kommandanten können Sie es eben im Gegensatz zu Fahren nicht leisten, jeden Mist auszusprechen, der in den Sinn kommt, Schröder.
Ja, Kommandant.
Auf Ihre Position.
I understand bits and pieces. I did take
Zeit
German.
hinterherlaufen wie ein streunender Hund? Er ist noch ein Kind. Hast du ihm ja bestimmt die Parteilinie erklärt. Ich habe ihn nur daran erinnert, wer wir sind. Kerz.
Vertrau auf unser Steck. Vertrau auf Deutschland. Vertrau auf uns.
Kerz, los geht's.
Oh, absolutely. That is absolutely a trope, Nix.
Sprengen wir nicht einfach die Brücke und halten die Amis auf der anderen Seite? Weil wir uns nicht zurückziehen. Wir rücken vor.
Was passiert mit denen?
Die kriegen das, was sie verdienen. Scheiß Feiglinge.
Gemeinsam sind wir stärker, vergessen Sie das nicht.
I will say, it is really weird that they replace... Like, I understand absolutely why they did it. It's just very weird seeing the... Okay, wait, I need... Controls... Vehicle... Down to... Let's say 10%.
Befehl bestätigen, Hartmann.
Ja, Kommandant.
I can see every frame of its motion, and it's jarring.
Alles klar. Aufbruch.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Kerz, nach rechts. Wir müssen sie flankieren.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Sie scheinen sich schnell zu nähern, Kommandant.
Sie beide halten die Augen offen, damit uns das nicht auch passiert.
Geschützbereit.
Das sind unsere Leute da drüben. Wir müssen ihnen helfen. Infanterie auf 12 Uhr. MG-Feuer eröffnen. Brechen Sie durch die Barrieren, Kerz.
Station voraus.
Alle Mann bereithalten.
Feuer erwidert. Jetzt.
Okay, what the fuck is that that's getting those shots in?
Bereich gesichert.
801 Oberkommando. Schienen sind frei von Feinden.
Gute Arbeit, Anton 1. Wir wussten, gegen einen Tiger haben Sie keine Chance. Rücken Sie jetzt auf der Hauptstraße vor und helfen Sie der Infanterie.
Battlefield 4's tanking feels better.
Kerz.
Jawohl. Sherman, Sie rücken vor. Bestätigt der Treffer.
Side. I want to keep a slight angle. There we go.
Hat den Schuss einfach abgefeuert.
I know Battlefield's tank mechanics very well. Battlefield 3 controls. I played Battlefield 4 primarily. Played a lot of Battlefield 4. I still do play a lot of Battlefield 4. I do like how they, I will say, I do like how they solved the whole turning speed for the tank. I just wish they had, oh, that's a friendly. I just wish they had actually put more frames of movement into this animation. Yeah, this one feels well made, and I think if I were playing this on any easier difficulty, I would be not having fun in the other direction. This is, I will also say, I've played Call of Duty World War I as well. The tank mission on that is actually unplayable on PC. Because they did not think about the controls at all. That is... and it's also that whole thing where, because it's a tank mission, they need to make everything threaten you. Because they think, oh, well, if you're playing a mission where not everything threatens you, then we can't figure out how to balance that, because we need everything to be a threat all the time. You can't have downtime. So, you know, every single enemy has a rocket launcher. I do miss my APS.
Wir können sie nicht ablenken. Kerz, sehen Sie zu, dass wir immer irgendeine Deckung haben. Schröder und Hartmann, Sie feuern nur, wenn Sie ein Ziel haben.
Was in aller Welt ist das? Keine Ahnung, irgendein Raketenpanzer?
Kerz, fahren Sie weiter, sonst könnte der nächste Treffer der letzte sein.
That was weird. I wasn't expecting that. Call of Duty World War II's tank section is so unplayable. 2042, I am cautiously optimistic. Largely because I'm cautiously optimistic largely because they have been showing off like goofy community things from Battlefield and not being like super serious about what everything's gonna be. And that makes me optimistic. Go, that's one down. That should give me a tiny amount of breathing room. Or not. Please, 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 Inaccuracies, yes.
Tut mir leid. Unsere Lenkung fällt gleich aus. Scheiße, die Panzerung bricht.
Alright. Don't fire unless you have a target. Really? Yeah. Mandalore. I don't really watch Mandalore. I'm gonna be honest.
Mein Gott, das ist eine Falle! Mein Gott, Schnauze, Hartmann!
Wir können sie nicht abhängen. Kerz, sehen Sie zu,
Get
dass wir
a-
immer
yes.
eine Deckung haben. Schröder und Hartmann, Sie feuern nur, wenn Sie ein Ziel haben.
I was really hoping I'd have a better view on it. Ah, fuck. Some of this feels a little bullshit just because of where they're spawning me, which is worse than where I had initially, where I had actually been at the checkpoint. But this doesn't feel, like, unbearably awful, like the last mission.
Mein Gott, das ist eine Falle! Mein Gott, Schnauze, Hartmann!
Kerz, fahren Sie von Deckung zu Deckung. Schröder, Hartmann, ich will, dass jeder Schuss sitzt. Volltreffer!
12 Uhr!
Wir sind in Reichweite! Feuer erwidern! Wie kommen Sie voran, Kerz?
Nur noch eine Sekunde! Was war das?
See, doable. Why won't you repair? There. No.
Mach irgendwas, Peter!
Strengen Sie sich gefälligst an!
Ich arbeite dran!
There we go.
Ich denke, wir sind startklar! Treffer!
The damage model seems 90% the same.
Geschafft! Das war der letzte.
Wir haben's geschafft! Mein Gott, ich kann nicht! Das war verdammt knapp!
An alle verbliebenen Panzereinheiten. Rücken Sie zum Sammelpunkt vor und attackieren Sie alle Feindeinheiten, denen Sie begegnen. Danach drängen Sie die feindlichen Truppen aus der Stadt zurück.
Kerz,
Ja, Kommandant! Einsatzbereit!
I think also having some control over your own health helps. And this mission actually feels like there's some downtime instead of just always having to fight something. What was that? Whoop. Targets. Legitimately can't tell if that's destroyed, still intact, friendly or enemy, and I know it doesn't matter if I shoot it from far enough away.
So viel Zerstörung!
Destroyed.
Wir werden ihnen zeigen, dass wir stärker als jede Bombe sind. Der macht keinen Mucks mehr!
I didn't actually hit either of them! Hi, honey. Yes, I do have work. I've said that several times, and I'm still playing.
der Schuss fortsetzen!
Yeah. So the thing with Battlefield armor, for those that don't know, the front is the strongest, the weak is the weak, the rear is the weakest, the sides are not great either, but for all of them, the better, the worse the angle I know. I need to go sleep, but also I'm a disaster. And this is the last one. I didn't actually complete the one that I was stuck on, honey. I mean, I did, but despite not being seen, not being detected, I still didn't count as not being detected. So that was fun.
Was sagt ihr da? Seid ihr verrückt? Wir dürfen den Angriff nicht abbrechen. Das ist Selbstmord. Wir werden alle draufgehen. Seht ihr das denn nicht? Wir werden hier nur sterben. Das sind einfach zu viele. Beruhig dich, Mann. Herrgott, nochmal.
Ruhe! Alle! Halten Sie den Mund. Wir sind gleich an der Brücke. Machen wir einfach unsere Arbeit.
Habe Sichtkontakt zu einem Schaltpanzer. 12 Uhr.
Suchen Sie uns Deckung! Schnell!
Sie nehmen Stefan auseinander.
Fuck, that was my fault. I should have moved first. It's been out for 3 years and it's gotten worse. Have a good night, Nix. I will go to bed, honey. I just want to beat this mission. What are the challenges in this? Destroy an enemy tank from a distance. Okay. Complete the chapter without repairing. Oh. No! What the fuck? You! You have to be an incredible tanker for that, and I am not. Oh, fuck. It's been worse than this. So, I've heard that the multiplayer has gotten much, much buggier. Right. This isn't Battlefield 4! I can't snapshot with my tank. You dumb shit. Haha, direct munitions win again!
Wir schaffen das. Sollen Sie nur kommen. Direkt ins Ziel.
12 Uhr.
Did that thing jump when it died? I think it did.
Die Lenkung hat was abgekriegt.
Noch eine Treffer überleben wir nicht. Tun Sie, wofür Sie ausgewählt wurden.
Unsere Lenkung fällt gleich auf.
Fuck. Hey, Cursewind.
Noch mehr Shermans.
Das sind so viele, Herr im Himmel. So viele.
Sie haben Panzer, aber wir haben einen Tiger. Sie sind getroffen, fahren aber noch.
Scheiße, das ist nicht gut.
Oh, wow. This is probably my favorite mission so far. It feels more... Because of how tanks in Battlefield play, it is very hard to make... There's just nothing that one-shot kills them, so... It's hard to make one not feel at least kind of balanced. Fuck. Come on. Nope, we're gonna die. Annoyed side. This is probably my favorite mission. I'm annoyed with myself instead of the game this time. At launch, the only way to win was an experienced tank team leading, and normally you got your tank to the objective, then your tank would kill everything, and then you got yeeted across the map. Yup. The French one was bad. Oh shit. Fool! No! What the fuck? What? Damn it. It's so shitty that, like, the other missions will go, oh, these people... This person, born this time, died this time. This one, the tank was destroyed. Cover. Get my repairs. Go. Hit on the treads. 4 different people in the tank do like the model name. Yeah, I mean, like, you could just list the tank crew. There's a lot of space on the screen to do that. Oh shit, we are getting out of here. Do Tigers have steering wheels? I don't think they do.
Auf Schäden überprüfen. Jawohl. Statusbericht.
Hier werden wir uns nicht lange halten können. Jemand muss da raus, uns den Weg suchen.
Schicken Sie Hartmann.
Wovon zur Hölle reden Sie da? Der Mann ist nicht in der Verfassung.
Vertrauen Sie auf unsere Stärke. Das waren doch eure Worte, oder? Keine Schwäche, keine Sentimentalität.
Oh, Herrgott nochmal.
Sie sind so wichtig. Das können wir nicht riskieren. Und ich bediene das Geschütz.
Dann mache ich das eben.
Nein, Sie müssen fahren. Aber Hartmann, der ist doch eh eingeschlafen.
This kid.
Austauschbar.
I liked this mission. The characters are
Steigen Sie aus dem Panzer.
disgusting.
Suchen Sie uns da draußen einen Weg ins Freie.
I hate this.
Ach Gott, nochmal, Müller, nein, der Mann ist nicht in der Verfassung. Bitte, Peter, ich kann wirklich...
Raus aus dem Panzer, Hartmann. Ich möchte, dass Sie Ihre Pflicht tun.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Das gilt für jeden hier.
Kid's gonna die. The other ones at least had characters I liked. This is disgusting.
Wo ist Hauptmann? Wo ist der hin?
Der desertiert.
Das wissen Sie doch gar nicht.
Ruhe! Hören Sie das?
Bewegung auf 9 Uhr.
Und auf 12 Uhr.
Bringen Sie uns raus hier!
Wir können doch Hartmann nicht hier lassen.
Raus, los!
Rücken Sie sofort die offenen Gase vor. Alle Unterlagen über unsere Truppenbewegungen müssen zerstört werden. Danach stoßen Sie an der Kathedrale zum Rest unserer Streitkräfte.
Verstanden. Oberkommando.
Oberkommando Ende.
Sie wissen, was Sie zu tun haben, Kerz.
I don't like this anymore.
Haben Sie sich perfekt einen Schildpanzer? Peter, wenn Sie so weitermachen, haben wir ein Problem. Die Lenkung hat verdammt gekriegt.
Wie kommen Sie voran, Kerz?
Nur noch eine Sekunde.
Still better. Oh, right. Tank stoppers. Those are called that for a reason.
Treffer!
Oh, what? Why is turning reversed? That's very weird.
Wir haben es geschafft. Kein Durchschlag.
Hey Jim, you missed a shit ton of puns. Those were Shermans. I'm in a tiger. Oh, come on, this is Battlefield. They should be allowed to shoot those. This is actually a different mission. Whoops. Reach the A, I got... Am I... Another fucking stealth section? I can't believe this. They put a stealth section into my tank mission. I thought I'd be safe. What the fuck was I supposed to do about that?
Gerd, bringen Sie Stefan wieder zum Laufen. Ich schlage mich zu den Flugabwehrgeschützen durch.
Du bist verrückt, Peter.
Oh my god.
Außerhalb des Panzers war die Welt unmittelbarer. Der Geruch, Blut, Tod. Ohne meine stählerne Hülle unterschied mich nichts von den Leichen in den Ruinen.
Look, those insane Yanks have put a stealth section in an armored campaign.
Bin einfach nur ein verwundbarer Mann voller Fehler.
I have 19 shots. I've immediately detected. I have 19. It took them that long to kill me, Jesus Christ. Peter Matthias Müller. I am not happy. Have a good night, Ken. Wait, are you... I finally found out why the binocular sensitivity has been awful. I think it might be governed by vehicle sensitivity. Wait, no. No, this is how it was. Never mind. Best bet. Oh, fuck. Thought my best bet was gonna be to try and jump over him, sneak around, and then watch a tutorial. I learned the last time you can't watch tutorials for these because they randomize the patrols just enough that there's always an optimal route, but sometimes the optimal route will fuck you. Have a good one, Emerald. God. I guess... No, I'm gonna have to go down there. Okay. Drop down on the right side, move behind the trucks. I'm just realizing this. I'm definitely swapping this out for a Sturmgewehr, though. I don't really much like the Sturmgewehr, but actually, you know what? I haven't gotten a chance to use a shotgun. Are you kidding me? Let a boom barrel. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they just don't work. How am I supposed to get... No, don't restart mission. How am I supposed to get past this dude? I don't get it. Is he gonna turn... Is this group... Oh, wait, no, I've got it. I'll toss a lure out. Distract them all over, and then sneak around them. Lure. There. Think. Nope. No.
So a sailor runs from his boat on the nearest bar and shouts to the bartender. One shot of your best shot, quick. Once in the court down the shot, the sailor breathes fast.
Fuck you! I'm trying that, Chris. It's just not working. I know they give you stuff in multiplayer if you beat this. They give you a special tank skin. But you have to do all the challenges, I think. Oh, you know what? What if I use the smoke bomb on them? Smoke bomb them and then run past. That might work. Because, oh, I have no frag grenades anyway. There's no reason for me to keep frags. No, it won't. Will they still be able to see me through the smoke? Or will the smoke alert them? The smoke alerts them and they immediately all see me. What the fuck? You're not supposed... So, I know in video games, usually the way people think you're supposed to use smoke is that you put smoke on yourself and that hides where you are. But no, you smoke your target. And then they can't see anything and you have an idea of where they are. How are you even supposed to do this? Fuck you. Legitimate. I thought that might be an open building, but it's just a door. How? How are you supposed to do this? Why did you turn around? This game seems like an asshole and then some. It is. You need to see the tutorial. It's fucking incredible. Okay. Sure. Alright. There's one from 7 minutes long. Let's see this. Okay. Reach the AA gun on foot without alerting any enemies. He runs over... What? What? Okay. So there's a suppressed gun, okay. Why is that there, though? And then once you've got him down, you... throw that there.
You must have heard that.
And then what?
We were in a standoff between these two roads. Crossfire.
Go have a peek.
Something over there?
Come on. So?
Are you kidding me? This is stupid. I don't know if this is the one. I don't know if this is the one you're talking about. it up. Of course I fucked it up. This is stupid. This is incredibly stupid. Right, because binoculars don't send you back to the last weapon you were using. I forgot about that. They send you back to whatever weapon's in slot 1. Why did he sprint over there? Probably the corpse, but like, that did not happen to the other guy. The other guy had, the guy who in the tutorial had to lure that person over. So yeah, the tutorial is not 100% thing because of how this game's stupid fucking stealth system is broken on all fronts. I'm wondering if maybe... Whoa. Pop him. I might actually be able to pop him and then... this way. I think this might be the intended route. Why? I think I'm gonna need to... might actually be able to make that way work that I just found. Fuck you, stupid fucking binoculars. The binoculars really need to swap you back to the same. You could always jump the big wall there. Which big wall? Ladder. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. No. What? One of them just didn't turn around. Okay. Or, oh, maybe I need to lure them a little further away, actually, and then it'll work. I'm gonna do simple. That's what I'm about to do, Code. God damn it. If you don't know what that was, that's the bug where it stops letting you switch or use any weapon. It just happens randomly sometimes when you pick up a new weapon. Or switch to a new weapon. Did it again! Two loads in a row. You've used what 7 times now? Oh, because Battlefield. Gotcha. Okay, so I can't put the Commando Carbine in slot 1. Because that seems to break the weapon selector. I hit 2 instead of... Late night streams and voice chats get you really sleepy. That's just a thing that happens to some people. That was going to be a problem. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting this challenge anyway. Fuck. Shit. Go the fuck to hell, you fucking stupid fucking game. Your tutorial doesn't fucking work. Because the enemies don't behave the same anymore. I want my tank back. And I want it back from the point where the crew members weren't all being horrible. I love how a single shot and they all know exactly where you are. Watch there not be a checkpoint. Because I don't think there was. Wow, there was. I'm surprised. Oh my god, the chip damage that was doing. I want my tank back. The tank was at least fun. Not another stealth mission. I'm so tired of stealth missions, and it's really obvious now that this part is going to be one of those maybe stealthable after you've killed a few things. But right now... Oh, I should get the explosives, though. Always need explosives in case there's a lock-in fight. Nope. Because this is a game that likes lock-in fights. Hey, for whatever reason, you can't peek over this. It's gotta be a head shutter. You won't die. No signs of any others. Should be able to get up on those last two. Pop them with this. There's only two left, and there's no alarm. I can handle this. One. It is 2:54 in the morning. I do have work. I am almost done. I swear. Yes, but it has to be this anti-air gun, not the other anti-air gun. Oh my god, I hit the fucking console button by mistake. Just gonna... God, I hate this. I've gotta... Just let me get back to the tank. Let me go back to my tank. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, there you are. There she is. Yes, please, let me in. Let me in. No. Oh my god. Do I have to win this fight before...
Jetzt zurück zu Stefan.
Go.
Schön, Sie wiederzusehen.
Gleichfalls, Peter.
Fuck. I wasn't expecting the extra tank. Okay, if I just move fast and then sprint to her. It doesn't tell you have to press E to get into the tank, and most of the other objectives just happen automatically.
Schön, Sie wiederzusehen.
Gleichfalls, Peter.
Schöner, nochmal!
Ziel bewegt sich noch. 12 Uhr.
Feuer erwidert! Jetzt!
Unsere Lenkung fällt gleich aus. Vorsicht, wir haben eine Panzerfaust.
Strengen Sie sich gefälligst an!
Komm schon, komm schon. Das wäre erledigt.
BF5 Milsim in a nutshell, tank edition. I should get back into BF4.
Stefan ist kampfbereit, aber das Funkgerät hat den Geist aufgegeben.
Oh, sandbags do help against anti-tank weapons. And they also help prevent smaller rounds from getting through cracks in the armor, like islets. You love BF4 but hate the community. The community is weird. I don't hate them exactly any more than I hate any other game community, but they are frequently very weird. Game, is this not the direction you're telling me to go? What the fuck, Battlefield? That is the direction you're telling me to go. Is it? No. What the fuck, Battlefield? You were in Milsim. Battlefield, Milsim don't understand what Milsim is, I'm gonna be honest, because Battlefield is not a game, not since 2. That you could do Milsims in. And in 2, that was mostly because of Project Reality. Oh, you... I know, I need to stop and sleep. I just, I've been doing my math wrong. I was supposed to go to bed at 1:15, not 2:15. Shit. I'm gonna go 6 hours of sleep if I go to bed right now. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. I certainly haven't.